All right, class, so number 11 is the one we're going to do next. I'm leaving 10 for you. 10 is actually easier because you don't have to move anything around to set up the matrix. I'm going to do 11 because it's a little bit tougher. So I'm going to leave 10 for you. And so let's set this up. And remember what I need is I need a 3 by 3 matrix in this form. I need X, Y, and I would encourage you to write it like this every time. Do X, Y, Z. And then you remember it's to the -1 power every time. And then the constant equals a constant. And these are my numbers over here. And so your formula has to be X, Y, Z number. X, Y, Z number. See, this one's not set up right, so I'm going to have to move it around. And this one needs to be changed just a little bit as well, right? So this top one is okay. X is 1. And see, it's minus 3y, so y is -3. And then plus 3z, so z is +3. And the constant is 8. Oops, let me rewrite that. That is 8. All right. And then the next part is I need to take this one and come over here and work on it a little bit. -4x. Oops, let me rewrite that. Plus z equals 5y minus 14. Now remember, I need like x, y, z numbers, so I need to move the y over that way. So minus 5y on both sides. And that'll cancel. And so it leaves me with -14 on this side. And I can't combine the y with the x with the z, so these all stay separate because I can't combine x, y, or z together. So you don't do like -4 minus 5 or anything like that. These all stay separate, and write them in the order x, y, z. So I'm going to do -4x minus 5y plus z equals -14. And now it's in x, y, z number format. And I can write it into my matrix here. -4, -5, 1, and -14. All right. And so the next step is to look at this last equation, and there is no x. You got to pay close attention to this. If one of the letters is missing, you always put in a 0 for the missing letter. Like I don't have an x. So for x, I put 0. For y, I'm going to put 3. And for z, I'm going to put 2. And that's going to equal to 14. So the next thing we're going to need to do is pull out the calculator and put this matrix in and get our answer. All right, so I'm going to pull up my TI Nspire here, like this. And so on your calculator, there's a button next to the 9. It has kind of some little weird symbols on it, but it's right next to the 9. You hit that. And then you hit the little waffle symbol right here is what we call it in Algebra 2. It's the 3 by 3 matrix. See, it has 3 rows and 3 columns right there. You click that one, the one that I just put in blue. And you want 3 rows and 3 columns. So you hit OK on that, and you'll bring this up. And so we just type in our matrix. 1, -3, 3, -4, -5, 1, 0, 3, 2. And then arrow over and leave the matrix, and you'll be right to the outside of it. And we need to put it to the -1 power, and it's this little button right here. It's called a caret button is what they call it in math. And so you hit that, and it brings up an exponent up here. So you put -1. And after you do that, see the cursor's up there in the exponent? You just arrow over one time, and see now the cursor's out of the exponent. And you start your 3 by 1 matrix, which is this right here, 8, -14, 14. So you hit that matrix button again, and hit the waffle again. And this time we're going to do 3 by 1. And hit OK. And we're going to put 8, -14, and 14. And hit enter. And there's my 3 answers. And remember, they always write the answers X, Y, Z, or ABC, or RST, just whatever the variables are, but it's X, Y, Z. It's whatever order you put them in over here, X, Y, Z. So my answers are 2, 2, 4, and that is X, X equals 2, Y equals 2, Z equals 4 is my final answer on this question.